Hey, Brooke. Hi, P Digits. That's not very nice, P Digits. How's it going? I gotta get a cough drop. I am here. Can you hear me? Can you not hear me? Oh, I was just kidding, P Digits. You're not really being mean. There he is.
Wait, I have to go find my work phone.
Okay. He's
I
eating.
think.
He's eating Cheetos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Okay. You can what, P Digits? Be mean? I'm sure you can. Everybody can. I'm not a Cheetos fan either. Hey, new times, new beginnings. How are you? I started playing your playlist today, late this afternoon. I had watched someone else's earlier today, but I'll continue yours tomorrow, okay? I just wanted to let you know that. I actually um left you a message on one of your videos to let you know that's what I was doing.
Hold on.
Okay, P digits. Thank you.
Stupid ass Gemini. Go away. That's who was listening to me the other day.
I saw that.
Bunch of crap.
You got mad.
Yeah. If it wasn't my phone, I'd smash it. But it's not mine. I'd take Cheeto Puffs with me on every road trip.
That's a big bag of Cheetos.
Party size.
Wow, that's nice.
Um, why did she get those for me? Hmm.
Because she loves you?
No.
Oh,
Because I didn't get something and it would make me feel better. But I don't remember what it was.
okay.
So, so yeah, my phone was eavesdropping on me. That's the first time it did that.
Interesting.
But I guess maybe because I was talking like I needed emergency medical attention or something. Maybe that's why I did it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
But still, I don't care. Mind your own business. If it was listening, it said last night. Not right now, in the current moment. And it could tell that I had a bandage on. So, thinks it's so smart.
Yeah. How was your day?
Um, Kind of frustrating
Mine too.
and sore because my knees are killing me and I was crawling around an attic looking for a gas leak.
Did you
So,
find it?
no,
Oh
I
no.
didn't find anything leaking. So, I don't know. My boss said asked if the guy was drinking who found it, which I said no, but you know. And then my second job was a freebie. A guy went less than 2 weeks ago to fix a leak on a water heater, and he had a leak, so I had to go fix it. So that's warranty. Sweat my butt off for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the finger still hurts, but
I bet.
I did get a new pair of boots for free, paid by my shop. We get like one pair a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. Hello, new
How
times.
how was your
New
day, P
beginnings.
Digits? Did you have a good day? It's raining here again right now.
I don't think we're gonna get rain. I had a meeting yesterday, and I was sitting right here, and as soon as it ended, it started to thunder, and I went inside, and it just came down like an inch and a half in, I don't know, half hour. But
Mm-hmm.
when I pulled in my driveway, I said to myself, somebody has all the windows open in the car because it's like really hot and, you know. So I went in the house, it was pouring rain, and I went, did anybody shut the windows? And it was just soaked.
That's not good.
Yeah, that stinks. Paperwork day. Yeah.
Oh, mentally drained. I'm sorry. Yeah, some days are like that.
Mm-hmm. I have very little of those, but they happen. Where I have to actually sit down at a computer. No, it's not good. I'd rather hit myself in the head with a hammer.
Well, that's not good at all.
Sure, it is. It's good therapy.
Well, the phone system was down today for an hour and 20 minutes.
Like
So,
your phones or
their
their
phone system.
phones.
Yeah, their phone system.
Yeah.
So, I got an extra hour and 20 minutes just to do whatever while
Yep.
I waited on them to fix it. So, I
Mm-hmm.
just scrolled Facebook and I scrolled YouTube and I answered some messages and stuff like that.
So, yeah, took a nap, did some yard cleanup.
That's an everyday thing.
It is. I come home and take a nap for an hour. I just think it's too hot to do anything right away. So might as well just lay down for a minute.
Oh, I meant the yard thing was an everyday
Oh
thing.
yeah, that's an everyday thing too. The Tuesday is yard waste day, so all the garbage cans are full, and I probably could fill up all of them right now, cutting stuff down and getting in the back 40 over by there. It's in the jungle and getting all the dead crap up. So yeah, it's an everyday thing. Whatever. Picked a whole bunch of tomatoes. Looked at the raised bed that I need to fence off because everything got mowed to the ground by the stupid rabbits. So now I think I'm going back on rabbit patrol in the front yard.
What's that mean?
That means if they come in my yard, they are no longer in my yard.
Okay. Hey, Ryan. How are you?
Do fish ever remember the Matrix? I don't. Probably not.
Yeah, it was hot here today and my air conditioner's messing up.
Uh
So
oh.
that's not cool at all.
I went 2 years without AC.
Well, there's no way that I could do that here because it's very hot during the
Mm-hmm.
summer here.
Well, it's
So I
hot
have a
here too.
feeling what's that?
I said it's hot here too, but we get a nice breeze. Like right now, there's a really nice breeze. I don't know if it's just coming off the Gulf or what, but yeah, it was broken for 2 years. A couple different reasons. One, my ductwork up in the attic needs to be all replaced, and somebody said that we weren't going to get it fixed until it was replaced, and it would take a lot of money, or me doing it myself, which mm, I kind of know how to do it, and I could probably handle it and figure it all out. But we just said, yeah, let's fix the air. So we got it fixed. I'll still have to deal with all the duct work that's bad that needs to be fixed, but maybe this winter. I need to just take an equity loan out and take out a huge chunk and fix all my stuff all at once. Be done with it. So,
Yeah. Well, guys, did you do your homework?
what was my homework? What was your homework?
I've been sick. I didn't have time
Okay.
for homework.
Oh, you have plenty of time laying around doing nothing, drinking NyQuil.
No, I did my homework.
What was your homework? I forget.
Well, let's see. Your homework was to tell me stories about funny
Plumbing.
plumbing jobs.
There's a few.
Okay. Ryan's homework was to tell me what type of relationship he is looking for in the future. And my homework was to show a picture from the past.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You were fixing your backyard fence with your dad? Okay. Got it fixed? Completed? I hope
Is it
so.
wooden? Or like we have, it's not my fence. The property surrounding me, it's all that white plastic.
P Digits, are you still with us? Did you fall asleep? He may have fallen asleep. Well, I can breathe again. I just kind of sound funny.
Um, you take lots of echinacea.
No.
Kui, what's that mean? Is that French? I think, who else is in here? The New Beginnings. I think they left.
Yeah, they never stay long.
No. Um, so with my first boss, we worked for a builder that all his houses were the same. He did like three houses. They're your basic little, like my house here, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2.5 bath. It was either a raised ranch, a tri-level, or a ranch. So he'd do two on this street. He'd buy 2 lots, 3 lots in another town, and just basically build the same house. So my boss says, go over to the house and trim it out. Trim is setting the toilet, sinks, tub shower trims, kitchen, all the faucets. So we go there, 3 toilets, four sinks, kitchen, water heater, and we're there for a couple hours. And my boss comes flying up, running in the house, screaming, "Where are you guys? What are you guys doing? We went to the wrong house." Setting the toilets and
Oh
everything.
my God.
Yeah, he wasn't too happy, but it was ready and it needed to be done. So, you know, it was, and it was okay in the end. So Spanish, Acui. What does that mean? I don't know any Spanish except taco
I don't
and
know Spanish either.
comprende and mi casa, you casa, casa's house, and uno dos tres, only because I watched Sesame Street. So, yeah, my Spanish. Why didn't you learn a foreign language? Because I could barely speak English. Why speak French? One of my best friends in school, his older sister took like 4 years of French. She went over to France her senior year for like an exchange student, and some kid came and stayed with them at their house. So she gets back here. She was in a nasty car accident. She was in a coma. She comes out of the coma and she could only speak French for like a month. And then she snapped back out of
Well,
it.
that's strange.
Yeah, that was very weird. Was like 18 years old now. If she could speak was French, I'd go over there and she'd be talking to me like, I don't understand a word you're saying. Yeah, that was weird. So, mm-hmm. P Digits is here. He's listening.
He's just tired, I think.
Yeah, me too. So,
Okay.
what's your homework?
Um, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're not gonna put it up? Can you? How
Well,
do you even do that?
that's a very good question.
Do you have to put your camera on and then just hold it up in front of it? You don't have to. I'll put the talk back on.
I
And
am
the
not
other
going
country
to
YouTube. It
what?
took 2 years. P Digits is saying how easy it is to. He went to Germany. Yeah, I was gonna take German once in high school, and like, nah. I took typing or something else, whatever, some other elective. Can't you share a page? What page? Me? I don't know how to do that on here if I'm on here. P Digits is asking if you could share a page.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know either. Only if I'm in the thing and like hit their, like what Ryan does. You hit their
But
thing, goes to their.
anyway, that's not something I want to share with the world. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
If I could do it behind the scenes, I would,
Mhm.
but I don't know how to even do it.
I don't know either. Mhm. Or did he mean a picture? Because I only know how to share one page or one thing. And you gotta have the little blue thing. Yeah. Oh. So another working with the same guy. My first, I've only worked for up north. I worked for three plumbers. Yeah, it's a naughty picture. That's why she didn't want to show it. Um, we go to trim out a house, and there's 2 bathrooms upstairs, and me and a guy are each carrying a toilet, And I said, "What bathroom do you want to do? We'll do the whole bathroom, toilet, sink, shower." And he goes, "I'll go this way." So I went that way. And the toilet collars, the closet collars, it's called, uh, has a plastic knockout. It's all solid. So you can fill it up with water. It keeps stuff from falling down in the pipes, etc. And when you go to set the toilet, you take a hammer or channel locks and you bash around, or you can take a screwdriver and tap around the very edges. It's kind of thin, so it'll like break off easy. So you break it off and you set the toilet. So my guy goes to the right and I go to the left, and the knockout was loose. It was sitting on there, but it wasn't connected. So somebody like broke it off. So I said, "Oh," I take it off, and somebody, because people are pigs, took a crap in that pipe and just set the thing back over it.
What?
Yeah, people are disgusting. hmm Yeah, they would use our sump pumps for like the for urinals, so we'd have temporary pumps set in there during construction, and we go to pull it out and put a good one in, and it would just be nasty, rank smelling, just
That's gross.
yeah, it's disgusting. And so I'd be yelling at everybody, I don't pee in your heat vents, and I don't pee on your electrical boxes, and I don't pee on your insulation, and there's an outhouse outside. You can't you know go out there. You got to come down in the basement, pee in the sump pump. People have to work in that. hmm
I don't know how you do those things daily. You deal with all that.
Yeah, some of it is bad. Some of it's not. I mean,
Like if I walked into that bathroom that you showed that picture of, if I had walked in there
oh,
and saw it that way, I would turn around, get in the car, and go home.
there's a few like that. It's like, how do you live like that? I have no idea. And it's just there's somewhere, um, there's lots of bugs down here. We'll go into a house, and we've done this a few times where we're going to repipe it. There's um, leaks under the floor, or whatever. So we're going to repipe it, and you go up in the attic, you drop them down the walls, and you open up cabinets, kitchen cabinet, kitchen sink, and hundreds, if not thousands, of roaches. Like, yeah, we're not.
Oh my
I'm like,
goodness.
I'm like leaving right now. You need to call a bug guy. If you don't have one, we do, but we're not starting work until this is taken care of. Because I mean, we'll take like the sewer pipe, or the venting is all old cast iron, and we'll take that. And if you take it from right out of the house and throw it in the truck, your truck is going to get roaches
Sick.
because they're in the pipe. So you take it and you throw it out, you put it in the yard, you walk by it an hour later and give it a flip, and yeah. Um,
Ryan said, "What?"
hmm Yeah, so you want to be a plumber. hmm That's not why I got into plumbing, but
I titled this live, Tell Me a Story.
hmm
Hopefully, somebody comes in and they tell me a story.
I told you too.
What?
I've told you too.
I know, but Stories are nice. Ryan, do you have a story?
About a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed.
I feel lost, y'all. I've been sick for like, I don't even know how many days, and I knew it. I knew I was gonna get sick. And last
Did,
Saturday night, my
mhm.
fever, my temperature was 100.4, and I was like, I feel terrible.
Did you,
Absolutely
at
terrible.
the onset of starting to feel crappy, did you just pound the vitamin C?
I did.
Vitamin C,
I have a
maybe some B
huge
complex, maybe some echinacea,
no, just the vitamin C, and then I started taking, um, what's that medicine called?
NyQuil.
No, I don't take NyQuil. That makes me have weird dreams.
Uh, Theraflu.
No, let me think. It's gonna take me a little bit. Talk amongst
Mhm.
yourselves.
Oh, I hate ants. Yeah, that's crazy. And when it's flooded, you'll see like big balls of ants, the fire ants. I've never been bit by any of them. My in-laws have. I've seen some nests around, but Mucinex,
Sambucol. It's
Sam,
called
never heard of it.
Sambucol Black Elderberry Cold and Flu. It's little tablets that you put on your tongue and they
Uh-huh,
dissolve, and that
uh-huh,
made me feel so much better. But yeah, Saturday night, I had a fever. I was sweating. I would get cold and then I would get hot, cold and hot. And I was just miserable. I feel better
uh,
now. I just still sound, kind of weird.
uh-huh. Yeah, being sick isn't good.
No, it
I've been,
sucks.
and the last time I was sick for like a day. And that was it. And I couldn't tell you the last time I was sick before that. It's been
You
a
were
long.
sick when I first started talking to you,
Mm-hmm.
and that was back in December when you first came on live. You were sick. You had a cold.
Yeah, that was in and out. Yeah, when I was did I ever tell you the ant stories? Because I do a lot
I I
of
don't think
animal
so.
stories. So the stupid ants, I hate them. When I was probably like I don't remember this, so I had to be like 3 or 4. I like my or what's the earliest thing that you can remember? Like age 4. What do you remember anything? Like I remember going to kindergarten. I was 4 years.
I do. Yeah.
My fishing at my mom's uncle, my great uncle, um, the biggest lake in the UP called Gogibic, standing on his pier, freezing cold, catching walleye. But anyway, my dad bought some property out in the middle of nowhere, and him and my uncle were going to look at it. And I was on my dad's shoulders, and then he was standing on an old rotted log, and the ants climbed up him, didn't bite him, got onto me, and started biting me. And I like did a backflip off my dad's shoulders and landed on the ground. And the only reason that I remember this
I remember
is
this story.
my
You did tell
uncle.
me.
Yeah, my uncle. That's where we got turtle nuts, maybe. Uh,
Yeah.
he would tell me, remind me all the time. Thanks, uncle. Jumping up and down, going my peanut, my peanut. So the ants bit me where I didn't need to be bit. Um,
That's terrible.
yeah, and then as a probably about the same age, 2 different times being attacked, sitting. There's a tree like on our lot line up by the street. Me and my two neighbors were sitting there, so there's three of us sitting there. Who do you think sat on the anthill? Me.
You did.
And I got attacked by the ants, and I'm jumping around, and I'm going like this, and they're going, "Look at, he's doing the ant dance." So I was doing the ant dance, and then probably about the same age, because it was we used to do a big family reunion, and I was in charge of getting the um, sticks for marshmallows. And I was way up on the hill, and I'm cutting some little saplings, and they have to have a Y on them, and they have to be the perfect stick. Standing right on a red ant hill, and I was just covered in ants, and I ran as fast as I could, made a beeline, and jumped right into the lake. And I was just getting attacked. So yeah, I hate it.
Yikes.
Hate ants. I see ants, and yeah, they're. I know there's a purpose for them and stuff, but yeah, I hate them. I've been attacked way too many times. hmm So, and yeah, flooding, hurricanes and flooding and stuff. Oh yeah, that flushes all that stuff out. But the fire ants will like ball up together and just float around. Survival of the fittest. But the the little tiny creature that's worse than the ant, and I don't know if you guys have them by you. We don't have them here, really. Is the tick. And I was just talking to my dad. Um, the mosquitoes are crazy, and the ticks are thick. So you get a tick on you, and once one person says tick, then it's like every little thing that touches you, you just think that you have a tick on you.
Yeah, I don't know about ticks, but we definitely have mosquitoes, and
Yeah,
they are terrible right now.
yeah, they're really bad up by my dad. Like you'd have to put on like a heavy army jacket and the mesh thingy and have gloves on, and yeah, they're thick. So we have them here, but not too bad. Maybe it's the salt air. I don't know. But
Ryan, did you do your homework? You didn't answer earlier, so I'm guessing the answer is no.
um, yeah, bug zappers. How about the cool? It looks like a tennis racket bug zapper. You ever see those? Walk around going like that, electrocuting them. That's fun.
You have a bug right by your head.
I do.
Well, he's gone now.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't see more frogs that now that we've had the rain. It's like they go dormant and we get a little bit of rain and they're just coming out like crazy. I haven't seen too many of them. And I've caught two snakes like within 2 days of each other in rat traps.
Oh no.
So that's a bummer because I don't like catching other things other than rats. Catch other things on occasion, you know.
So do you just now have the one chicken left?
No, I have seven. I have chickens for eggs. The ones that we put in the freezer, that's what we got them for. They're called Cornish cross, so they grow really fast and big and they're all meaty. So we had eight, 7 or 8, 9 maybe a baby died the first day right away. So we ended up with 6 total. And then we have a little, I don't know what kind all these chickens are, but she's a little brown thing, and she's small. So um, I think we're gonna keep her. We're only supposed to have 4, so I have 6 now. That would be 7. So we might give it to my mother-in-law. The problem with bringing anything to my mother-in-law is the neighbor sister-in-law has a stupid pack of dogs, and on occasion the naughty ones get out and they get into her pen and they kill things.
Oh,
So
no.
yeah, like we brought at least 4 or 5 chickens to her before, and 2 of them we go there to work on her garden, and there's just a big thing of feathers in her yard. I'm like, what, did a hawk get one of the birds? No, stupid dog. Like, so yeah, those dogs suck. There's a black um, German Shepherd mix that, out of all of them, is the naughtiest. If they get a hold of anything, it'll kill it. It's like very frustrating. So I don't know if I want to bring this pretty little girl. I'll keep her.
I would
But
keep her.
the problem with that is, and problem if we bring her to my in-laws, is that she's new, and it's hard to introduce new birds to the flock because there's this thing called the pecking order, and everything will pick on her. So I let them out in the afternoon, and I let the new one out, and they chase her around a little bit. She stays to herself. She's in a little chicken hutch just by herself at night and during the day. Did I ever deal with hornets and bees? I don't know if I put a short out. When was it, last year or the year before? It must have been the year before. We have things up at our camp called outhouses. So, like my camp, we have a bathroom, and it's a pain in the butt to have running water. So, if you want to use the toilet, you just fill it with buckets. But we have these outhouses that are out there, and there's a giant hole in the ground, and you use the outhouse. Well, there was a huge hornet's nest in the outhouse on the toilet paper holder. So we had to deal with that. And it was up there with my grandkids. So you could see the babies in the little hive, the honeycomb, whatever. They were like chewing their way out, trying to be born. And these are black hornets or gray hornet. I don't know what they're called. They're black hornets. They're big and they're mean. And if you get stung by 1 or 2, you'll swell up like crazy. If you get stung by multiple, that would be bad. Um, just the other day, because it rained so much, just right over that way by my duck pen, with all the rain, we get all the leaves and the little wood dander and wood chips, etc., that flood down into my little pathway of pea gravel. And when the chickens get out and they're not supposed to be, they dig around and they make a mess. So I was raking, minding my own business, and I have and right, like, it doesn't work. I'm gonna unscrew it and throw it in the garbage. I got it from Tractor Supply. It looks like an old-fashioned street light, and it's solar. So I put it up there, and You know, like I need to go over and shut the door before I go to bed. And I'm raking and I bumped the light, and all of a sudden wasps are flying all over the place, and I went running. I thought I got nailed, but I didn't. Um, so yeah, that was 2 days ago. I was getting chased by wasps in my yard.
That is not cool at all.
No,
Ryan, did you have a story about hornets or bees? Or were you just curious if you ever dealt with them?
I had a hornet's nest that we took off my grandma's house when I was a kid, and you put it in a garbage bag and you throw mothballs in there and tie it up tight, and the mothballs suck the oxygen out. I don't know what the mothballs do exactly, but this hornet's nest was about 3 foot around. It was huge. And we had it up at my camp for the longest time, and it just, over the years, it just kind of disintegrated. But yeah, it was like 3 feet around. It was huge. I think the only one that I seen that big, um, we were up in my wife's hometown, or not home, her hometown, her parents' hometown in Wisconsin, and we were visiting the first kindergarten, I think, in America, and it's Octagon. And there was a hornet's nest in that yard that was like 3 feet around. It was huge, and it was built in like 2 days. Somebody was like, "Yeah, 2 days ago that wasn't even there, and now it's like this big, just huge." So yeah, I dealt with lots of bees and hornets and walking through the woods, and
I want no part of that.
me and my buddies. So I was probably like, I don't know, we went up there after school was out with my dad, so we were probably like 12, and we're walking down a deer trail. I was showing him where my dad's tree stand was, and there's a tree over the trail, and I go to, oh, jump over it, and I move it, and I'm like, why are all these flies buzzing around? And where'd all these flies come from? Well, it was a hornet's nest. Got stung a couple times, threw the BB gun down, took off. Everybody took off yelling. So now we had to go back and get my gun, which was kind of scary, but I didn't get stung. Um, so yeah, I mean, you never know where they're going to be, and if you find them in the fall, like all the leaves go down, like, oh, that's a nice one. We have several up on our camp wall of big hornets nests, but the woodpeckers just attack them and tear them apart and eat all the larvae.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they love it. So if you find one that's intact, it's pretty good. Usually they're all tore up, and the chippies will eat them. Chipmunks. So, and I learned this, which is probably bad for the chipmunk, but we had a couple on the camp and the eaves. You get the hornet spray, you spray them, and the hornets are falling off dying, and there's little larvas that were popping out. And actually, I think I might have taken a stick and um, have you ever had bunny and rabbit invasion? We were talking about that, and I'm probably going to put a little video out tomorrow about that. That we have rabbit. You know what rabbits do, young Ryan? Rabbits. You ever hear the expression "rabbits eat like rabbits"? There's rabbits running around here all over the place. So can't tell any of the officials of where I live, but I take care of them myself. So they eat everything. We plant it, they eat it.
Do you eat them?
Sometimes. on occasion. So before I lived here, I'm sitting out front with the pellet gun, sitting on a swing. We have a few swings at this big tree right out by the street. And across the road, there was probably 7 or 8, 9 rabbits in the neighbor's yard. And I'm just sitting on the swing going, "Come on across the road, little rabbits. Got something for you." And they're just hanging around in the neighbor's yard. And I was thinking to myself, it'd be cool to have, an owl. Owls are so cool. People have hawks and falcons. They use them to hunt birds and rabbits and stuff. Like, that'd be so cool to have an owl. And as soon as I thought that, a huge owl flew from over my neighbor's house, came swooping down. Rabbits are going everywhere. It was following one. It went right in front of me. The rabbit ran across the road, and the next lot over is there's a cancer facility behind me. That's what that stupid compressor is making the noise. And instead of a house being in that lot, it's a parking lot. And then they have a fence. So on my street, it's like just the ditch area. It's like, say, 10 feet. And it was just thick with, I call it the jungle lot. There was a couple big palm trees. There was some oak, some live oak, weeds, vines. People would drive by and throw their garbage in there while the rabbits were flying into the jungle lot.
That's where your brother saw that cougar.
Well, that was down the street. That's in another jungle lot. That's still there. Actually, part of it is they're putting up condos. That's how I think, not Hootie, because that came later. Hootie came to me from the hurricane. But this huge owl was chasing the rabbits, and I heard it crash into the jungle lot, and I didn't hear any of the rabbits screaming like rabbits will do. So I figured all the rabbits got away. But it was just weird that I was thinking that, and as soon as I thunk it, here comes that owl. I mean, it was a great horn. The wingspan was at least 3 feet, if not bigger. So that was pretty cool. And I hear them around. There's 2 of them that hang around here. Great horn owls. Do you have owls by you out in the middle of nowhere?
Yes, I hear one all the time, but I can never see him.
You should try calling them.
What am I supposed to say?
You listen what they sound like and you imitate it. So years ago, I was going up ice fishing, and so this is probably in February, up to my camp. Me and my brother, my buddy, and a couple of his buddies were staying at his place. So I roll up there at 11 o'clock at night, midnight, whatever, and it's just deathly silent. It's so quiet up there. And way out in the distance, I heard an owl hooting, and it's like, I don't know if it's mating season then, but they lay eggs and they hatch their babies like when there's still snow and it's cold. Um, so there's an owl way out there, and I just kind of listened to it, and I called out to it, hooting, and I went inside, and we're getting the camp warm and whatever. Go back outside 20 minutes later, and it was closer, and I did it again. And 10 minutes later, I go out there, and it was closer. And every time I went out there, it was getting closer and closer, and to the point where it was like circling the camp, trying to figure out and find the other owl. And I'd go in and tell my brother, I'm like, It's like answering me. It's like, no, it's not. I go, yeah, it is. I go, it's getting closer. And go back out there, listen for it, hoot a little bit, and it was closer. I'm like, come here and listen. I remember it was like way out there. I mean, it had to be, I don't know if it was a mile because the sound travels so well in the winter. I don't know, but it came from way far away, closer to the camp, and it was over on this side, and it just like circled the whole camp, trying to find the other owl, whether it wanted to fight or wanted to. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I would love to get a video of the one that I always hear,
Hmm.
but I have no idea.
Used to try calling to it. My sister sent me a video of the bald eagle diving down trying to get ducks right in front of her place,
Mhm.
and I was gonna put that up, but it's it's only like little. It won't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how or why or whatever that is, but I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
But it
either.
was pretty cool. Every time it swooped down, the ducks would dive down and it wouldn't get them. Yeah,
You need a chip clip.
yeah. We use rubber bands too. I put a rubber band on it when I get in.
Oh, okay.
So
I feel lost. I think it's all the medicine.
yeah.
Oh, goodness. Anyway,
Anywho,
did you drink your water today?
lots of water. I'm drinking water right now.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Yeah, up in the attic, and then in that garage was hot. I brought a fan in there to cool off. So yeah, I probably drank, I don't know, 5 bottles
Way to
during the day.
go.
So, and this one, I'll have that gone in no time before bed.
Yeah, and then you can
Probably.
go check that thing behind that shed you got like you did last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear weird noises sometimes here and there.
That's what you were doing, right? You were checking.
Uh huh. Yep. Yeah. I hate when they run right by me. It creeps me out.
What's running by you?
Rats.
Shut up.
And
Really?
not right like right now, but oh yeah, I'll be sitting out here watching TV and they'll just be run across from my shed is right there, and they'll run across there. I've had them run like within 1 foot of me. Like I need the dog out here. I'll have the dog sit out here. She'll chase them all night.
Is she night night?
Yeah, yeah. My boy gets mad when I let her do that. My wife gets mad when I let her do that because she just jumps in everywhere and wrecks plants. She tries to climb the one palm over there. She'll chase him up the palm tree. She like she'll be way up in the tree. You're crazy, dog.
Your son looks just like you.
Does he?
Yep.
Oh, he has a mop of a head too.
And
I
he's
don't,
got long hair. Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know the last time he got a haircut,
He
but
walks just like you too.
does he? Well,
Yeah.
unfortunately, he has my knees. So my other daughter has my knees too. So I feel sorry for him because right now my knees are bad. I don't even know how I've like I haven't been taking the dog on the skateboard lately on the longboard. because my knees hurt so bad. I'm like, I don't even know if I could play frisbee golf because if I'm in one position and just to like get up and stretch them out and put them straight and then walk, it hurts. It just hurts to walk. I'm like, how am I gonna go play frisbee golf? I can't even walk.
That's not good.
Yeah, no, it was okay. That part was okay. So
Mariah did a good job.
yeah, if she would have she had 3 holes where she had 5. If she would have had decent holes, she would have beat me and my boy. She was one behind. She almost had a hole in one. She hit like a 40-foot putt that I didn't get on camera. And then she had that 60-footer that I didn't get on camera.
Wow.
Dang it. Yeah. So,
Do they know that they're on YouTube?
um, no.
It's okay.
Yeah. No. Not really. And they're only on 1 or 2. So, yeah, I was going to do when we went miniature golfing where all of us almost got a hole in one on one hole where you hit it into a creek and the water brings it down. It goes over it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um,
It's good that you and your wife do that still, you know?
yeah.
It'll keep you young because you're so old right now.
Uh-huh. We'll go play pickleball. Hmm. Love to play the pickleball. So frisbee golf. There's another course I want to go try, and when we go up north, there's a couple courses up there. I'll go play with my brother.
Did you figure out what days you're leaving? What days you're going to be up there?
No, not yet, and I need to figure that out because it's like always, it's not working out how I want it to. So
Oh,
I'm gonna,
no.
oh yeah,
You said you had to talk to your oldest daughter to see like what days she would be off so that the other two could, I guess, be at her
yeah. I
house.
don't know if I'm gonna fly them up separate, but I'm flying. My wife's not going. Definitely not going for a month.
When's the last time that your wife saw your parents?
Last year.
Oh, okay. I thought it had been like years and years.
No, we went up in September. From
Oh,
we
well,
were
that's
up
nice.
in Wisconsin, um, in Madison, on my birthday, and we went from Madison to Devils Lake State Park, one of our favorite state parks. We went camping for a night and hiking for 2 days, and then we went up to camp.
Nice.
Yeah, this year I wanted to go to a different place, but she's not going. So maybe next year. That's what the Cubs fans always say. Maybe next year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I wanted to drive back through, go over the bridge. I was just watching Backyard Trucker. He does a live and he just drives, but he's from Michigan, and
Yeah, I watch him sometimes.
he was going over the Mackinac Bridge, which is a huge bridge. I've only been on it once when I was a kid, um, but I wanted to go that way and go down through lower Michigan instead of my usual going back to Wisconsin and stopping at my cousin's camp. That it's like 100-year-old log cabin that it took like 3 years to refurbish, on a huge lake, great fishing lake, and I've been meaning like for 3 years to go there, and it hasn't happened, and probably won't happen again. So yeah, life sucks.
Oh,
So
no.
I'll probably I have to fly up, I have to get a ride, and I mean between my cousin, uh, daughter's a friend or two. I'll get up there. Um, but yeah, I might fly the kids up separate, either before,
Mhm.
unless I'm going up same time, then they'll fly with me. But um, I have to look at dates and figure it out. I might send them up so they could be with their sisters, and then I fly up after. I don't know yet,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely not driving. And yeah, so and my brother's asking me when you moving up here. I don't know. We'll
Oh,
see.
you wanna move back?
If I did, I'd have to snowbird. I'm not staying up in that winter and that cold and
Yeah.
smelling all that crap. I'm done with that. I like where I'm at down here. And the only way I'd be able to do that is if I sold this place. Then I could move up there. I could move winter over by my in-laws. Came down here for a couple months in the winter. So, but that's not happening. We'll stay here for a while. I like it.
Yeah. Well, at least you like the area.
Hmm.
It's not like you're stuck somewhere you don't wanna be, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely nice. I like it. I was gonna go to the beach with them on the weekend, but I was on call and I did stupid class anyway, so I missed out on beach day. Maybe this weekend we'll go.
Did you learn stuff?
Yeah, actually I did.
Good.
Hmm. Working on big valves, big backflow valves. So yeah, it was actually good that I went, but
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a 2 day thing. It was Friday and Saturday, and on a Memorial Day weekend, there were guys that drove
Oh.
from Wesley Chapel, which is past Tampa. One guy flew down from Maryland because they don't offer that type of stuff where he's at, and he wants to be like he wants to bring that program, and he wants to be an instructor. So he came down for more training. But yeah, people and when I left Friday night, 75 through Sarasota County is brutal. And these guys, and we got out early. Northbound was stopped, and on a good day with no traffic, they probably had like an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes drive.
Oh,
So
geez.
that probably turned into a 2 hour drive at least,
Mhm.
if
Yeah.
not more. So yeah, I've gone from my in-laws. I've done it in like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Normally it would be like five. Um, but we've come back on a Sunday night and it was like a 9 hour drive instead of five. It's like, oh my God, stupid accidents and, road shut down. I mean, one, it was completely shut down and it was bad. Like somebody died, kind of an accident. It was bad. But
Yeah.
I mean, that gets like that anywhere, any of the big highways. But
What's crazy, Ryan? I
yeah,
wonder
what
what that was about.
traffic or
Me?
ticks or yeah, simple. You probably say that only because she's a woman. Most
Wow.
most are crazy. Wouldn't you agree?
That's so rude.
Hmm, I don't know. Most women that I would say that to would probably agree that they're crazy. I'm crazy.
I can barely hear you now.
Really? How about now?
That's better.
I don't think I moved the thing. I gotta make sure my phone is charging. It is okay. it's like on slow charge. I don't know why.
I feel like I'm in slow motion.
Yeah.
You know, there's that tiredness you feel after you're sick. It just
Mhm.
it's gonna take a while before I get back to normal, you know?
Mhm.
Not that I was ever normal, but
Uh, go for a bike ride. Get the juice.
well,
Get the
it's all
juices flowing.
rainy and muddy, so I
Oh,
can't do
rainy
that.
and muddy. My sister's guy, he does like off-road bicycling, mountain biking type stuff.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, he's I don't even know how many bikes he has. He has a lot of bikes. He does road stuff too, but um, they got my brother a really good bike last year for him helping with her place. So I asked him today. I go, hey, do you go with him biking? He's like, no, I can't keep up with him. Can't do it. Like, all right. Thought maybe he was up there. There's a thing called ore to shore. So they
Mhm.
start out at a mine and you go through the woods and you end up at the shore of Lake Superior. It's like I don't know, 20-mile race, whatever. So he's going to do that this year. He'll be
Oh,
like the
wow.
youngest in the senior division.
So
So
this is your brother?
brother-in-law, kinda. They're not married,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, her guy. He's pretty serious into the bicycling stuff. So yeah,
I'm off for the next 4 days.
nice. I wish I had 4-day weekends.
It's gonna rain the whole time.
Oh, that would stink. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, like we're supposed to have rain every day, but today it thundered a little bit, and that was it. We don't get any rain. Yesterday it thundered, and we got an inch and a half in the blink of an eye. It just poured, and then it was
Yeah. It's crazy.
hmm so, and we need it. We're still. I don't even know if like I could have a fire yet. We're still like under burn
A
bans
burn
and
ban? Yeah.
water restrictions and all that kind of fun stuff. But
I had posted I put a post up. Was that last night? I think it was last night. Just asking people to run my playlist that I made and that I
oh,
would
I
run
saw
theirs,
that right before this came on. I seen that.
Oh, and then so me and Colleen are watching each other's playlist and
Mhm.
I had her playing on the TV
Mhm.
earlier today, and I heard her say, this was from last night, her live from last night. She said, "I've got a simple happy life going." I've got her. She said, "I've got her under the pillow."
Well, you can't hear it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
I
I,
seen that.
I thought that was funny.
She
She
did
said,
like
"I've got her under the pillow."
a live highlight short, whatever. I seen that. Yeah, I got simple running, and I have it under a pillow, so you can't
Yeah.
hear it. Mhm.
So I've decided with my bird feeders,
Mhm.
my husband is making me some, right?
Yeah.
And those I'm gonna keep. The ones that I have up now, I mean, I'm gonna keep them, but I'm just gonna rotate them. So
Mhm.
I found literally 14 that I like, but that's a little excessive. So I think I'm just gonna pick the about maybe 5 that I really like and get
Mhm.
those. I'm gonna
Mhm.
build. I know you're probably like, "I don't care, woman." But I'm gonna build like a town for the
My
birds.
my mom did that.
Did she really?
Yeah. So um, she had like, and they were bird houses, and they were right across from my camp. Um, so it was they had the jail, the general store, the bar. It was like an old town or west town
Yes,
out
yes.
west. It's just the saloon, the hotel, the church, and there was like 6 or 7 birdhouses, all the same, but all a little different. And then she painted them up. The saloon had the double swinging door, and
Yeah.
the jail had the thing, and it was all the the lake's name on there and that.
Yeah.
They're old and decrepit. And last year, because I think they were up on, I think he had them up on a 2x4 that was on a stump, and I think the stump kind of rotted, and because they were all just like knocked down, and I like put them up, so I should ask my brother about that, and he won't care. He's lazy. He won't fix them. But yeah, my mom did that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I
Um,
found, like, the bed and breakfast, I found the
mhm,
church,
mhm,
um, and the only thing is a lot of them are the color red, and a fun fact about me, I hate the color red.
mhm.
I always hated the color red. Um, but yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna
Oh,
pick
you
maybe
could
5 or
repaint them.
No, I don't wanna do any of that. I want them to be, how they came from the store.
Mhm,
But anyway, that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do.
mhm,
I think it'll be cute.
mhm.
And then I just bought from Amazon a phone mount holder for
Mhm.
my tripod,
Oh, okay.
and I am going to stick it up there when I got it all settled, all set
Mhm.
up, and then I might do lives from that.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking about.
Sure. Um, being down by New Orleans, you should have a speakeasy for one of the things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not
Madam,
near New Orleans, but
Mademoiselle speakeasy. Sure. Uh-huh. It's close enough to New Orleans, isn't it?
yeah, I guess.
It's all the same. Don't you have parishes and whatever they call them down there?
We do have parishes. We're the only state that has parishes.
Mm-hmm.
Every other place has counties.
Yeah, county. Yeah. So it's not just New Orleans; it's a parish. The whole state is parishes.
The
See, I
whole
didn't know that.
state. Yeah,
I didn't
the
know
whole
that.
state.
So, um, my wife and my daughter. Do you ever watch the Stranger Things
I
TV
did
series?
watch some of that,
It
yeah.
was, I watched only because they were watching it.
I wasn't a
Um,
fan.
Me neither. I thought it was kind of dumb, but
Yep.
like all those kids, that time period, like that's they were my age when they were doing that, like early '80s. So I was a freshman. So I'd walk through and go, "Oh, Mommy used to have a car that looked just like that," and the old Mercury Bobcat. It looked like a Pinto. But anyway, my wife found and started watching. And like, what is this? It's called The Burrows, and Gina Davis is in it. We've only watched 3 or 4 episodes, and it's pretty creepy, pretty freaky. I'm out, drifted off to sleep. All right, see ya. P Digits is sleepy.
Okay, good night.
Hmm.
Bye, P digits.
Yeah.
Dream of widgets.
Hmm. Widgets, not witches. So.
That's what I said.
Hmm. I said not witches.
Okay. I need water, so I'm gonna have to go get some. I'll be right back, okay? You're just gonna have to talk to yourself or talk
Okay.
to Ryan if he's still here.
Mm, he might still be here. Why don't you come on, Ryan? She put the thing up. There's only, well, you and my work phone. It's showing there's 2. So it would be, let me see. Ooh, 8 thumbs up. Me? Yeah. Hmm. 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 So people came in and gave it a thumbs up, but they didn't say anything. Because I got one on my work phone. And me, that's 2. And this is the finger I caught right to the bone. Right there. Bam. That was a really sharp knife. And this one time, we're driving into camp in the old Oldsmobile station wagon. And this was before anybody lived up there, so it was basically a 2-rut road. On the top of a hill, it was always muddy. So we could never figure out why it was always muddy. It was a huge mud puddle. And my dad let me drive. So I was probably 11 or 12. And I'm driving up there, and my dad's like, you hit the mud, don't stop, stay out of, try to veer to the left or veer to the right, whatever, stay out of that. Because it's a station wagon and not a truck. And I buried it. Buried
Okay,
it in
I'm
the
back.
mud. And I'm just talking to myself. So we're walking back to camp. It was probably 3/4 of a mile. And we had our wiener dog, Fritzy. And we're walking, and speaking of owls, an owl hooted. And my mom freaked out that the owl was going to swoop down and get our dog. So she picked him up. Berries. Strawberries, raspberries, or blueberries?
Strawberries. I have a
We,
very strange craving for pizza and pickles.
are you pregnant?
Really?
Pickles? Pregnant people, pregnant women crave pickles.
That factory has closed down years ago.
You never know.
I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure.
it was closed for me too, and that that didn't work.
The parts are
Um,
no longer here, buddy.
oh yeah, okay. Then I guess it's not that.
No, it's not that.
Um, I get a craving for a pizza about once a week. But he said berries, so we have this tree out front. It's called the strawberry. I think it's called the strawberry tree because the flowers look like strawberry flowers, but the fruit look like a tiny cherry. And I picked 2 or 3 of them today, and I just said that thing's going to explode. We're going to have a whole bunch of strawberry little seeds, whatever they're called, tiny little strawberry fruits. So they're really sweet, and they have a little tiny seed, a little pit. But
Wait, what are they?
I, they they taste like strawberries, but it looks like a cherry. I think it's called a
Oh,
strawberry tree because it's
okay.
pretty good sized bush, and it's probably like 7 or 8 feet tall, maybe, and 6, 7 feet around. And it has
Okay.
lots of fruit coming on it.
I
So
mean, is it shaped like a strawberry or like a cherry?
it looks like a cherry,
Okay.
but small. But they taste like a strawberry.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really sweet. They don't taste like a cherry at all.
Now I
So
want strawberries.
that was a bug on me. What was that?
Ryan, did you want to come up and
I
chat for
just
a little
I
bit?
asked them. I told them. Well,
Oh,
now there's only one. He's gone.
he left. Okay.
There's
Well,
it's
whoever that
showing
person is, would you like to
my
come up?
my work phone.
Well, ask your work phone. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, somebody's back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at when you were gone. There's 8 thumbs up. I'm like, okay, me, my work phone, that's two. P Ryan, that's four, and the where are they? Oh, New Times, New Beginnings, that's five. So there's 3 people hit the thumbs up and didn't say anything, and now that's back to one. So Ryan left again. Come on up, Ryan. It's just me, and that's what I told him when you left. Like, come on up. It's just simple and me, and it'll be you, and that's
It's
it.
just us. Yep.
Just us. And when you like, I don't know whose live I popped on. I didn't say anything. I don't think it was Colleen's. It was somebody today. And you start flipping through, and it's all lives. Like I said, I seen this one lady that she's got like the game where you step on the different colors type of thing. And she just sits there and like dances in place. And she's wearing a Pepsi shirt. Every time I see her, she's wearing the same thing, cut off shorts and a Pepsi shirt. But I'm scrolling through all these different lives and some of the freaks that are on there. And like, how do they have like 102 people watching? And go to
What are they
another one.
doing?
What are they doing? Just
Yeah.
dumb stuff. I mean, the
Like
one
you
kid.
said, freaks. What are they
Oh,
doing?
there's some of them. They're all tattooed, like just solid, like tattooed. The one couple, they're like tattooing each other,
Oh,
and he's like
Jesus.
tattooing his leg as he's talking, and they're like gonna cover their whole bodies in tattoos. And there's another
So,
one that pops up. They're living on a boat. Ask us anything. We live on a boat. Like,
oh, that's
how do you?
nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's different things, different lives, and swing by. I was watching my Chicago guy a little while ago before you came on, between Jen and you. Um, but some of them, it's like, how are that many people watching? I don't get it.
They must be really bored or they really
Maybe
like what they're watching.
either that or there's a lot of trolls maybe too. So I don't
Would you
know.
say? I didn't hear you.
Trolls,
Trolls, yeah.
there's
By the way, what did I win tonight? I
a
forgot
hat.
already. A hat. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear that. The world's a mystery. Yes, it is, Ryan. Ryan's back. Why don't you jump on, Ryan? It's we were just saying. It's
The
showing
world
there's
is a
two people,
mystery.
my work phone and you. So it's just us. Why don't you just jump on and you don't have to type? Yeah,
I'm
she
not
went
as
ahead.
I'm
You
not
ever
as
watch Jen's
enthusiastic
trivia?
tonight.
You watch Jen's trivia, Ryan? She does a music trivia on Wednesdays, and I've won twice. I won a Ziploc baggie, and what was the first one I won? It was kind of like that. I don't know if it was a candy wrapper, but yeah, I had one early on, and Simple came in right at the end and answered one, so we tied.
Yeah, I was thinking, me just answering that one was nothing. I thought somebody had obviously got more points than that.
No, they
But
were all
no,
hard.
were they?
Yeah, they all had that, and I didn't hear what the theme was. It was with the next in it, so I was just take whatever name, like the China Girl one, and just put next to it.
Yes.
I did
I got
that
busy.
later on a couple times, and then
I
the
won
girl
a
next
lot of
door.
things. One time I won a she had this little toy hamburger and
Hmm.
I won the patty, the beef patty.
Oh,
Just the beef patty. And then it fell behind her couch and it's been there for I know almost 2 years now.
oh, is that why there was something on there? Who took that off? Like you commented about, I want to know about the burger under your couch, but
Uh-huh. She never answered.
somebody took it off.
Oh,
It's
they
like hidden.
did.
Somebody hit it.
Oh,
So
I
I don't
didn't
know.
know.
I didn't know if she did or because I could see it because I got the little blue thing, but and it said yeah it was retracted. I thought you took it away.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I did see that question. What about the burger? And I was going, what are you talking about? What burger? Like I thought a real burger
No.
was
Mm-mm.
under there.
We're down to one again. Oh
I
well.
think Ryan's in and out.
He's just yeah, he hops around. It's
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm. Yeah. So yesterday, my little Zoom meeting, my mad advocate is leaving, going to a different uh, nonprofit, way smaller. So she's been there 18 years.
Wow. That's a
So
long
she's been,
time.
yeah. And she started out going, I'll do it for 5, because everybody before her, the one was there for a month, and the one before that was like 3 months. And she's like, well, I could at least do a year. And then I'll do 5 years. And that turned into 10, 15. And she's like, I'm going to do 20. And whatever opportunity came up and about. So she did 3 states, which is crazy. Now she's going to be doing 3 counties. So, and she gets to like develop and do whatever she wants her way. So, yeah.
Well, that's good. Do you know
Yeah,
who's
it's
going to take her place?
yeah. Well, yeah, but they need like a new assistant. The assistant is taking over. So and she's been in that spot for at least a year. So um, yeah, she'll do good. But
Are
yeah,
they
there
the people that run the meetings?
yeah, yeah. So and there were people showed up that I have I've never seen. So the one lady, she's out in Maryland now. She was like her first, I don't know, what do you call them, client, not customer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like that lady, like taught her, and they're retired, but they still work with a couple different groups, volunteering stuff.
That's
So
nice.
yeah, it's a bummer that she's leaving, and but you know,
Well, maybe you can still keep in contact with her.
oh, she's gonna join our group still, and we're in a pretty big text chat. So yeah, she'll still keep in contact with us. There's one lady in there. We call her Grandma. She lives kind of close to her, so she's like, I know where you live, and you have to. And that's one of the reasons that they did it a separate day. The grandma, was doing graduation the night of our last meeting, so she couldn't be there. She was very like she was one of the only ones that knew that she was leaving. Um, so it was her idea to have a separate night and to say goodbye, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you I mean, I know why you got involved with this, but how did it all start? Somebody just said, I think you would
I
benefit from
I
this,
just
or
looked at I just looked it up all by myself, um,
oh, good.
thinking that like I had no idea how things were going to work, um, and I looked it up down here and talked to somebody, and they're like, "Well, you should really talk to somebody in that state where it happened."
Mhm.
Like, okay, all right, that makes sense, and I did, and so that was like very, very early on, like basically right when I got home. I kind of looked into it, and um, well, yeah, there's been a lot of people in and out of there. They're like the one
Mhm.
guy, he's been in there forever, basically from the start. He was 11 years old when he was in the accident. His whole back is messed up. One leg is longer than the other, and blah blah blah. His dad was killed. His uncle was killed. He was wounded
My
for life.
God.
Oh yeah, it's brutal. The dude barely served any time. Well, this is back in the '70s, so you know things were way different back then. But um, he, we got into kind of a heated thing because of the illegal part, and he didn't think that that has anything to do with it. It's the disease of the drinking. That's the problem, which it is, but there's a second aspect to my
Mhm.
situation. Like you can't, don't tell me that. You can't tell me that. You can't tell other people how to feel, and
No, you can't.
everybody has their own thing. But the same, the same time that it was either the first or second time that I was in their meeting, there was a young mother from Iowa that her like 5-year old son died on the same day as my daughter.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
some punk kids were drag racing, and her either sister or brother had her two kids, taking them somewhere, ice cream, pizza, going to the playground, whatever. And the 5-year old was thrown from the car and killed. And she
Poor
was only
baby.
there a couple times. And I brought it up to I'm like, have you heard from her? I don't even remember her name, but it just stuck with me that it happened on the same day. Um, so
That is horrible. You're right.
hmm yeah, and she went in. She was going into severe depression, and they had this huge thing planned for his birthday. They were going to go out to California to the Disney World or Disneyland, whatever's out there. So I don't know what happened to her. She was there a few times, and um, about a year later, she popped in for one, and haven't heard from her since. And I'm like, I think about her all the time.
I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. So.
Well, keep in touch with that lady.
Oh yeah, she's the one that won my mulch pile contest.
Yeah, you told
hmm
me.
hmm
Yeah, if she helped you through it, I would keep in touch with her.
Oh yeah, she helped me write my letter to the court. Um,
Mhm.
so yeah, she. I'm glad our paths crossed, like your little thing today.
Yeah,
So,
it's true.
so
If you
yeah,
think about it, it's true.
it is. But then there's the other spectrum of you come across people that hurt and you know do the exact opposite.
Um, you still learn from the hurt, though.
hmm
So they still
Sure.
teach you something. I mean, it's not positive. You know what I mean? It's not,
Hmm.
but you still learn from stuff.
Sure.
Every once in a while, I Google Johanna. Is that strange?
No.
I do. Um,
Good.
sometimes. What's that?
Good.
I do. I'll think about her. I mean, I don't even know her, but I think about her and then I'll Google her and I'll read about her and I'll see her pictures and
Hmm.
I read about, all of that.
And
Just
now
every couple.
my daughter, the youngest one,
Hmm.
I got home and nobody was home. So where are you guys at? We're out getting a shirt for an interview. Like, what interview? She's going to go work at Culver's. That's where she worked. Her first job was Culver's.
Hmm.
They do a fundraiser now um, in her name.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So Mariah is gonna work at
Hmm.
Culver's.
Yeah.
She can work at that age.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Well,
Well,
hope so.
she put in an application,
Yeah.
so I guess so.
Well, good.
I'm
Is it
gonna
close
tell
by
her.
the house?
Oh yeah, it's like I could we could ride a bike there if we wanted to.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna let her do that, but
Oh, no, no,
I'm
no.
gonna get like some mace so she could put in her pocket too.
Smart. Yep.
So I don't
Mason.
know if they have if she's gonna be the running food out to people, but yeah, I'll tell her anybody gets creepy, shoot them in the face with mace. Either
Yep.
that or the 38. One.
Well, let's give her the mace.
I'd rather give her the gun,
I know, but
pull that out, and let people piss their pants.
well, good for her.
Yeah,
First job.
yeah. My dad took pictures of her spot up in Michigan where we planted daffodils and the tulips, and they all were popping up. So we took pictures, sent them.
Oh, okay. He sent them to you
Hmm.
recently?
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Bear mace. Ryan says bear mace.
Hmm.
Mace will take them down. I mean, I watch a lot of those cop shows, cop
Hmm.
videos, and what do you call them? Body cam videos
Hmm.
on YouTube, and I see that they mace them sometimes, and I
I
mean these
love
are
the tasers.
the taser, yeah, but
My
these are
daughter
grown
saw
men.
a guy get tased right in front of her.
Oh no!
He was running from the cops. She was leaving. I was going to pick her up at the library, and he was running. She was like going through the door to go out, and he was running full bore towards her, and the cops nailed him with the taser and dropped him right in front of her.
Which,
And
which
I come
daughter?
rolling up, and her eyes were this big, and she goes, "Did you see that?" I'm like, "No, what happened?" She goes, "The cops just tased that guy."
Which daughter?
My number two.
Oh, number two. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that would scare me to death.
yeah, yeah. Um, the I watched the good movies, and the only reason I watched it, who does P Digit's wife look like?
She looks like Charlize Theron. Wait, is that
Awesome
her
movie.
name?
Yes,
Yeah,
awesome movie called Apex, where she
Apex.
Apex. She's like a thrill seeker.
Let
There's
me let me Google it. Let me
mountain
see.
climbing. It's on Netflix. I don't know if it's like on anything else. Um, it's a thriller. It's it's scary. It's cool. She maces the dude. She has bear spray and sprays him right in the face.
Yep, I see it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Apex.
I
Yep.
just watched it a couple days ago. It
Okay.
popped up. I'm like, ooh, this looks good.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Netflix.
Charlene Theron. That's P's wife. I
That's
like, gotta
right. That's
watch
what he
that.
said. I mean, I haven't seen her, but that's what he said. And I
Mhm.
thought, my goodness.
Yeah. And it kind of doesn't look like her. I don't know if she's getting a little older.
Well, yeah. Did you see her in that movie Monster where she
No,
played that serial killer?
no.
Okay, I went to the theater to go see that, and
Yeah,
I left the theater crying because I mean, that movie
really.
got to me. Yes,
Oh,
but I
I might have
cry
to,
easily. So
I might have to watch that one. Yeah, that
well,
Apex is pretty good.
she looks terrible in that movie Monster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard about it. I've never seen it.
My husband is watching a show right now. God, what is
Hey,
that
Outdoor
called?
Big Matt. How's it going?
Hey, Matt, how are you? He's watching a show called, like, give me a minute. I can't remember anything. Jesus.
It's getting bad.
It is getting bad.
Hmm? Wait till you're my age.
I'm good, Big Matt. I'm getting over a cold. But other than that, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. I can't remember what it's called.
A show or a movie?
Yeah, it's a show and he watches the episode every night. I started watching it with him, but let me think. It'll come to me. Just keep talking. It'll come to me.
Um, hmm, I don't know. I'm not much into like watching whatever. The daughter's watching that young show.
Landman. That's what it's called.
Landman. Oh,
Landman.
is that with Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah, that's what he's
Yeah, I've
watching
never
right now.
seen that. I've seen little clips of that here and there. He's like out in the
Mhm.
middle of nowhere, Texas, doing oil
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, that's where my sister-in-law works.
Do you
Places
see
like
how
that,
long it took me to remember that? That is
pretty long.
pitiful.
Hmm.
I blame the chemo.
I ate like a whole bag of Cheetos while I was waiting for that answer.
Oh my god.
Matt says that's a great show. Oh man, I might have to watch it. Like what's that other one with Costner? I haven't watched one thing of that.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. Yeah.
I watched the whole thing.
Um, what
Man,
was
that
the
one
one
guy was
where
hot.
it was like his great great grandpa, 1872 or whatever it was called? I saw some of that. My parents were watching. Got me into that. They were watching it. They're like, "This isn't for the kids." Like, really? Okay. But yeah, I don't think
Your
I've ever
parents
seen.
told you that the show wasn't for kids?
Hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah, don't let the kids see this. I'm like, okay, whatever. Sure. So yeah,
Are
we were
you watching
watching
anything right now, Matt? Y'all watching any shows?
other than Seinfeld
I love
and
Seinfeld.
and
Absolutely love it.
yeah, me too. It's hilarious. Um, yeah, that Burroughs one. It's pretty creepy, weird, cool, strange people in there that you'd recognize, actors. Marshalls. I never even heard of that. Are they all on Netflix? Is that other one on Netflix? The one you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Never heard of Marshalls.
I haven't either. It'd probably be good though. Like U.S. Marshals. I have a relative that's a U.S. Marshal. and in the FBI. And I want them to use their powers to help me, but my cousin wouldn't let them. So she's like, they can't do that. I'm like, they do it every day. Look at all the shows. They run plates. They do stuff. They're in the FBI. They can do whatever they want.
Oh
They just
no,
need a
that's on
name and an
Paramount
address.
Plus.
Huh?
That's
What?
you said, huh?
Huh?
What? It's on Paramount Plus, Landman.
Oh, I don't have that.
Okay. I'm
That's
gonna
that's the one you're talking about.
yeah. Let me see.
I could probably. I wonder if I could watch it on YouTube. What was it called?
Landman.
Landman. Okay. Yeah, I don't have Paramount Plus. Maybe if I still had YouTube TV, it would be on there. Maybe, but I don't have that anymore either.
What happened to your YouTube TV?
I was getting it through my sister, and she canceled it.
Oh, okay.
But then I don't know what happened. It was very weird that um, I couldn't like change the channel. Whatever was on, that's what I had to watch. And we tried to figure it out, and after football season finished, she just canceled it. So now I don't have it anymore.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it does, and I'm not paying for it.
Yeah.
But, if she wants to get it, great, um, and hook me up. That's fine. So when I watch the Packers, if they're not on, Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night, if I can't watch it, then I have to go down the street to my local establishment and watch it there. So
Mhm.
I would go there and get some food, some beverage, and somebody's looking at the checkbook at the balance and going, what do we have to do to get the Packers on our TV? Because every time you go there, I'm dropping 30, 40, $50 on just me. Um, So I'm like, well, I don't know. We got to get, YouTube TV or do whatever. And that's like $80 a month or whatever it is. And I'm like, I'll just go down there. But then one of my favorite customers gave me a $100 gift card for there. So
I remember this story, yeah.
yeah. So and when she gave that to me, then they were on TV. They were on Thursday night, Sunday night, the 4 o'clock game, national game, whatever. So I went quite a while without having to go there. But I can't go there and not order food. All their food is good, so I got to get something.
Well,
Like
yeah.
cheese curds and chicken wings, or I'll order a burger, or whatever.
So Marshalls, what Big Matt is talking about is a spin-off from Yellowstone.
Oh,
So I bet that is pretty good. So I
okay,
am going to take a screenshot of that so I can go back to it.
mm-hmm.
And then you said this Apex movie is good, so I'm going to take a screenshot of
That
that
Apex movie was good.
and I'm going to let him watch that this weekend.
And yeah, the Burrows is pretty weird. I'm liking that too. So they're like all my age and older. It's like an old folks home out in the middle of nowhere. A huge development, and weird things are happening.
So it's a sci-fi thriller
Kinda, yeah. I
produced by
mean,
the creators of Stranger Things. Okay.
yeah. So there's like some weird alien. I don't know if it's an alien, if it's like some subterranean creature, but it looks like an octopus slash a crab, whatever, with a face, with a
Okay.
human face.
Yeah, I wasn't into Stranger Things, so
Me neither. And like I said, I would just walk by and go, "Oh, look at that cool car." Like, well, my buddy had a car like that or whatever. But yeah, um, I no, I didn't I didn't want to watch it. Whatever you want to
I
watch.
felt like, if Stranger Things was if they just went with the 80s, vibe
Mm-hmm.
about the show and left out the creepy sci-fi weird stuff, it would have been a great show.
Yeah.
That was the stupid part.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Did anybody see that Michael Jackson movie?
No,
No.
I heard it was pretty good.
Do y'all believe that Michael Jackson did terrible things to children?
I don't know. I mean, he's what all those celebrities and who knows. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know either. I wasn't there, but I don't know.
hmm
I have a text. Who is texting me?
I don't know. Somebody wants to come on.
No, on my phone.
Oh, your
Yeah.
phone
Yeah.
at
I'm
midnight.
guessing it's 10:53. That's just my friend. She had to
Oh,
um I'm guessing Ryan doesn't want to come up tonight, and you know what? That's okay.
hmm
He probably didn't do his homework, and that's why he's not coming up.
probably.
It's okay, Ryan.
hmm Next time, I'll send Big Matt over by you. He's in your area. hmm Yeah.
Next week, I work Monday and Tuesday, and that's it.
Really? What's that?
Because Wednesday, I have a dentist appointment,
Oh.
which I had that appointment before I even started this job, and they just said,
hmm
don't bother canceling it.
Yeah.
And then after that, I have to go get my hair done because I had to cancel my appointment because I had fever
Oh.
and I didn't want to get her sick. So,
Uh huh.
yep.
Hmm. Nice.
Yep. You gotta
Yeah.
love being sick in the summer and you can only breathe out of one nostril. Sleeping is just miserable.
Yeah.
I would get out of bed and I would go in the recliner and I would sleep in my recliner for a few hours. It was
Now,
horrible.
did you get it? Was it just like a fever, or did you have all congestion?
Oh yeah, I had congestion.
See, now,
Um,
I used to get bronchitis real bad, like every February. I'd get bad bronchitis.
wow.
So I started dating my wife. They were never big on going to the doctor. I had it bad, and she goes, "I'm bringing you to my mom's. We're gonna do an onion plaster." Like, what's an onion plaster? What are you talking about? She goes, "Yeah, you take onions and you boil them in vinegar, and you put them in a pouch, and you put them on your chest, and the next day you feel like a new person." Like, whatever. I'm not doing your witch doctor crazy. You know, I'll I'll, I'll go take medicine. No, I did it, and I spent the night on their couch, and it just sucks all the crap out of you. And the next day, I was 100% better.
Wow.
Wow, I believe
Did
in
you
that. So, my
did you
dad,
smell an onions?
oh yeah, and vinegar
Oh wow.
and Vicks. You put Vicks on too. Um, My dad's done it a few times, but like this past winter, he's like, "Man, I'm all congested. I'm spitting up thick goo," and I'm like, "Do an onion plaster. It just draws all that gunk out of you." Um, so yeah, you take 4, 5, 6 onions and you boil them in vinegar, and you take like a dishcloth, dish towel. And they sewed it, but the last time I did it, we didn't even sew it. You just kind of fold it up in there, but you get it and soak it in that hot water, hot vinegar, and you gotta let it cool a little bit. But you put it on hot. You put Vicks on and put it on. It just draws all that gunk out of you. I don't know how it does it, but it does.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Same
stick
with
with my going to the doctor and getting some medicine.
yeah, whatever. Um,
That was
my
so rude.
my ear hurt so bad, and my cousin is a nurse, and she was yelling at me, "You go to the doctor. You need an antibiotic. You're all infected. You have to go to the doctor." I'm like, "Whatever. I'm getting this some ear treatment, some oil." She's like, "No." I put that in, and it was like instant relief. Boom. After a couple days, no problem. So I text her. I go, "Yeah, my ear's great. Didn't even have to go to the doctor." So, doctor. They're just gonna put you on drugs. You walk around the yard and pick all sorts of stuff, and that'll heal you.
I mean, yeah, I think you're right. There are certain um herbs, spices, whatever that can help you. Yeah, but
Vinegar is huge.
certain things cannot be helped by licking a leaf. You know what I mean?
Sure, maybe. And what the Indians do? They mashed up a leaf and they rubbed it on their thingy, and it was all good.
Oh,
Uh, what was I just gonna say? Oh, vinegar. Vinegar for sunburn. Um, my office manager spent the weekend at a Airbnb with her sisters and her mother this weekend, and her face was all. She's like, "I can't believe my face got so sunburned." Like, you're gonna smell, but put vinegar on it. It takes away the sting, and it keeps it from peeling if you get sunburned. So,
she didn't put on sunscreen?
I don't think so. I mean, it was just like on her cheeks. Um, I don't think she did. I don't know. I didn't ask her. I didn't wave my finger and go, "You didn't put sunscreen on, did you?" Um, but I don't know.
I don't usually wave my finger at people.
No,
No.
I don't either. And if you point, you got three pointing right back at you. So
I don't point, just like I don't yell.
yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah?
The world
Do you
needs
have
non-yellers.
do what?
The world needs non-yellers.
Yeah, maybe I should start a group.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you yell? Yeah. Do you want to not yell? No. Welcome to Yellers Anonymous.
Ryan could start a whisper group.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That made me laugh so much because I just pictured him
Mm-hmm.
under his covers,
Under under his covers.
giggling.
Mm-hmm. And then you hear pounding on the wall. "What are you doing in there? Pipe down."
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He's funny. He cracked me up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think Troy is gonna have his surgery on the 24th of June. So we'll have to check on him before and after that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. My brother-in-law is having surgery too. I don't know when. He went in
Oh,
for
no.
a biopsy.
Mhm.
He did tile forever. Um, he has a thing about this big on the side of his knee. Like my knees hurt. He has like a human head on his knee.
Like a growth?
Yeah, like a
Oh
big
my
bubble. And he sits there
goodness.
and he pushes it. I think it's all water. Like he'll go and get it drained on occasion. So
Mhm.
they're like cutting it out, cutting it off. So I don't know exactly how that's all gonna work with like they cut all the skin off and just leave a little bit to and sew it up. I have no idea, but it's huge. It's like twice the size of his knee. He sits there and plays with it and pushes it and it's all gooey. It makes me sick
Oh,
to look at it.
sick.
So he went in last week and they were doing tests on it. So he's I don't know how old he is. He's he's older than me. So he's getting the surgery. He's gonna have 6 to 8 weeks off for rehab, whatever. He's gonna go back to work for like a week and then retire. So he's
Oh,
basically
wow.
getting this done.
While he still has coverage, yeah.
But I don't think he has insurance where he works. He gets it through his wife, my sister-in-law. But I'm not sure. I don't know. But I should
Well, I'm
find
glad
out
he's
when he's having
getting it
that
taken care
surgery.
of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, I have a friend that is having she's actually having weight loss surgery on June the 16th or the 17th. I think it's the 16th.
How do you do that?
She's
Like,
having the bypass surgery, and she told me that her surgeon, she went in for her appointment, and he told her that she's going to have the surgery and
mm-hmm.
then spend one night in the hospital, and they're going to send her home.
Oh, nice.
That's a huge surgery to have, and it's only one night in the hospital, and then 2 weeks home, and then she goes back to work.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I hope she can.
it is.
I hope she can do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they do for that, but I was off for a month. I had hernia surgery.
Oh, you had one?
Yeah,
Oh
from
no, I
work.
heard that's very, very painful.
Yeah, and so it happened at work, and at the time I didn't have insurance, but it happened at work. So it really didn't bother me. It didn't hurt. So I didn't do anything about it um, for about a year. So I brought it up to my boss, and first he's like, "How do I know it happened at work?" And I told him exactly when and what I did and whatever how it happened. Um, he didn't want to put it on workman's comp because he never had a claim. So if I claimed this, then his insurance was going to go up, supposedly. So I was young. What they and workman's comp pays, it's like basically like unemployment. It's like 66% of your pay, and they go a year before the injury. And way back then, I was probably making $6 or $7 an hour, whatever. So then I waited a year, so I had gotten a raise, whatever. 66% of that was nothing. So I was like going to be losing my house type of thing. I'm like, I got a house payment. He didn't want to. He didn't want to go through comp, and I said, okay, I'm going to be off for a month. Are you gonna pay me my weekly check whilst I'm gone? And he said no. I said, well, then I'm going through workman's comp, and I did. So, um, but I mean that barely paid my bills. Like I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna, I was getting behind on everything just
Mhm.
just because of that. Um, when I came back, he he was treating me different, and I'm like, are you like harassing me because I had this surgery done? Like everything I did was wrong, and he'd just yell at me about, when I get my license and go start my own business or quit and go join the union. You could do work like that there, but when you're under my roof, you're gonna do it my way and blah blah blah. And like,
He sounds like
okay.
a jerk.
Oh, he was. When I quit, I didn't even tell him that I got a different job. Um, there was four of us working, and we got slow. And he laid me and my buddy off. I got my buddy the job. I was there a year longer than him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm laying you two off. It'll be temporary, and you know, just going through a little slow patch." Well, I'd never been on unemployment before, and so me and my buddy go down. We get unemployment, and within a couple days, he calls up my buddy and says, "Hey, I could use you for a couple days. I'll just pay you cash, so you can still get unemployment." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to work." I'm like, "What about I have like a year seniority on you. I got you the job. Just because he lives closer, he gets to work." I'm like, screw that. So I had seen another plumber in the supply house, and I'm like, screw this guy. I'm going to quit. Um, so it's between where I went and another guy. And I'm so glad I went to where I went because he was complete polar opposite of what I worked
Yeah.
for 4 years, 5 years, whatever, that I put up with him for so long. He was just a jerk. He
Sounds
treated
like it.
everybody he treated everybody like crap. I wanted to quit so many times. His wife and my mom were good friends. That's kind of how I got the job. That's how I heard about it. And my mom's
Mhm.
like, "Oh, you should go work for him." Um, the first week that I worked there, um, before I did plumbing, I was doing carpentry, and my boss was from Alabama, totally laid back guy, um, treated me great. I was young and you know taking lunch break, sitting out in my Jeep with the top off, and boom, fall asleep in the sun. He'd let me sleep an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. So I go to work for this guy, and I'm on a ladder in a basement, right in the middle of the basement, and he starts arguing with the a worker, and they're on opposite ends of the basement, and they start yelling at each other, and they knew each other like their whole lives. Um, the worker went to school with his younger brother, so they knew each other from like kindergarten on. He throws a hammer at him, went almost hit me, went flying right by me, almost hit the guy. He picks up his tools. He's like, "Screw you." He quit. He's walking off, and I'm just sitting there going, "Who in the world am I working for? This guy is freaking insane."
Yeah.
But I was afraid that if I quit, that I wouldn't find another job. I'm like, I just left this cool carpenter. I should have stayed. I wish I would have stayed just a little bit longer doing carpentry just to learn a few more things. But I just figured in the long run that I'd make more money plumbing. So he was such a turd, and I would go. His shop was right
He's
by my.
such a turd.
He was a miserable human being. Um, his shop was right by my where I grew up, right down the street. So I would go after work and vent to my ma, and my dad, and he's like, bite your tongue, hold, do your time, put your time in, you get your license, you could tell them to go blow, you could, start your own business, you could do whatever you want, just, you know, stay the course, just stay with them. So when he laid me
Mhm.
off, I'm like, I go to work for this other guy. It was totally opposite. Um, the 13 or 14 years that I worked there, I personally got yelled at one time, and we got yelled at as a group maybe three times, two or three times. We'd have a meeting, and he would lay down the law, But my first boss, it was every day.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then when I left, I said, I will never ever work for him again. I don't care if he's the last plumber in the world. I'll never go work for him. Well, we got slow. I don't know if it was in '07, '08 when everything took a crap. Nobody was building anything. Um, I'm like, you know what? If if he if he give me a blueprint and go plumb that house and leave me alone, I'll go work for him again. And I call up my buddy, and he goes, "Hey, did you hear about him?" I'm like, "No, what happened?" "Oh, he's dead." I'm like, "What?" I figured he had a heart attack because just the way he was so tense all the time. He was so
Worked
high
up. Yeah.
strung.
Mhm.
He like we'd get a half hour for lunch, right? He would scarf down two double cheeseburgers and a thing of fries in about 2 seconds, and then he's up pacing, walking around, and we would tell him, like, this is our lunch. We don't need to hear about what we're doing in the afternoon.
Yeah.
This is our time. You want to, go out, sit in your truck. Leave us alone. We need to relax a little bit, whatever. And um, so I just figured he died of a heart attack. Um, he liked the ponies. He liked to gamble. Um, his wife told him a couple different times, if you don't stop, I'm going to leave you, kind of thing. He hung himself.
Oh
And
my
I'm
god.
like, holy cow. He was, um, they had Friday night pizza night. He had a couple grandkids. My youngest brother and his number two were like best friends.
So did
Um,
he have, like, a lot of gambling debt or something?
I think he either got in with some bookies, and they were either going to take care, they were going to break his kneecaps. I watched a lot of mob stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I just figured that it had something to do with gambling. Either
Mhm.
got
Yeah.
in too deep,
Well,
he's going to lose stuff, um, whatever. Maybe his wife is going to leave him, and she's had enough, whatever.
yeah. Well, there
But
goes the
yeah,
life insurance money.
I was totally shocked that that happened. I mean, I would never think that that would happen. Like I said, I figured he dropped out of a heart attack, just the way he was. So yeah, whatever happened. Like, well, I guess I'm not working for him.
Yeah. I'm sitting here thinking this man has told me so many stories.
Me? Hmm.
Yeah, you have really lived some life because there's
Well, I
stories.
I used to say when I showed you my picture, my long haired hippie freak look, when um, my wife would say, "You look like Jim Carrey," when Jim Carrey had long hair. I'm like, well, I'm gonna write my memoirs, and I'm gonna write a screenplay about my life, and Jim Carrey will play me, my movie of my life.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, which it'll never happen because I don't know how to write, but whatever. Um, yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, just from my school burning down and my life going that way, and you know, people go, "Oh, you worked at Wendy's." I loved working at that place. I like ran
Yeah,
it.
that's something that I found kinda, shocking. You don't look like you would work at Wendy's. Even when
I needed a job, or I was going to get kicked out.
Oh, I
So
understand, but I'm just saying.
I had to have it, and it was just going to be temporary, and that's why my dad got me into construction and the carpentry. He's like, you can't work at Wendy's your whole life. I'm like, why? I mean, the store manager and a couple of the managers, they've been there for a few years, whatever. They're making decent money, and whatever. It was the busiest Wendy's in the world, and we did lots of numbers. And I worked third shift, me and my buddy, and we we ran that store third shift wise anyway.
Yeah.
The manager that made the schedule, she loved us, so we're like, okay, we want to go up to my camp. So we work uh, on a rotation, like 10 days in a row. So we'd work like basically 2 weeks. And then we would get Friday, Saturday of this week off, and then Sunday, Monday of the next week off. So we'd have 4-day weekend. And we'd get off third shift, drive straight to Michigan, spend 4 days up there, drive back and go to work and work 10 days straight this week. So we'd work
Wow.
Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then we'd do that again. And the store manager is like, you can't do that. Like, why? Taking 2 days off this week and 2 days off that week. No, I need you here for the weekend. I'm like, well, I'm not working every friggin' weekend. You know, I got to have some time off, whether it's, 1 day on the weekend, whatever. I'm not working every weekend. So, yeah, that was cool. We would go up to my camp every 2 weeks. We'd be up there for
Which
4 days.
friend was that?
One of my high school buddies.
Do you still talk to him?
Texting.
Okay.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
that
he's
other
only
friend that you were talking about still hasn't reached out?
yeah,
That sucks.
yeah, yeah. He won't. He's done with me.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah,
I don't understand.
he's stubborn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the way he's wired, I think. So whatever. I'm
Well, I
down to
guess
one friend. So
who's the one friend though? Is that the one from high school?
well, two, but the one that basically I grew up next to. We were neighbors. He moved away
Mhm.
4 or 5 miles away. Um, so yeah, I was. He's a little bit younger than me. His brother's a little bit older than me, so I was like right in the middle. So him, um, text with him a little bit. He was just up north last weekend. Said the water was really cold. We jumped in. Uh, but then my neighbor from from up there.
So, pretty much in Florida, you haven't really met anybody or hung out with anybody.
No,
Just
I
your
mean
coworkers, right?
and yeah, I mean I have a couple neighbors that I chat with, coworkers I work with, and they'll say, "Hey, I was driving by, seen the truck. You could see the truck from the main road." I'm like, yeah, you didn't stop by? Oh no, we're busy. We're going to our dad's. We're doing that. I'm like, you could always just swing in there. If I'm home, I'm home. If I'm usually home. The weekend, the only reason I leave is if we go to play frisbee golf or if I go fishing. But
Mhm.
yeah, um, I don't know. I chat with people fishing.
That was
So,
my next question. Have you not met anybody fishing? Yeah.
hmm yeah, one of my good buddies from Kenosha. I just met him one night. He was a painter, a little bit older than me. We start chatting, and I'd never been down there night fishing like that. And he's like, "Yeah, just fish with me tonight." And from that point on, we were fishing buddies for I don't know 10 years,
That's
whatever.
nice.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Helped me out, did some pointers. He lived right up the street from me, so yeah. I last time I was in Wisconsin, not this past year, 2 years ago, I stopped and seen him. Went and visited
That's
him.
good. You have to
Mhm.
have people. You have to have friends in your life.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
That's right. You prefer to be alone,
I
right?
I could go to my camp and never see another person. That wouldn't bother me at all.
I would like one other person with me. I don't want to be totally alone, but I don't
Mm,
need a group or a house full at all.
yeah. Maybe one of the locals once a week come over, take a sauna, something like that. But yeah, and I need to call my other brother, the middle brother. He's not doing well.
He's not doing well.
You know,
What's wrong? Can you say?
I think he had a stroke.
Oh no.
Yeah, he has major health issues from being in the army.
When?
A couple days ago,
Oh no.
so I haven't talked to him yet.
Your
I was
mom
gonna.
told you?
My sister or my brother. My sister called them. They were all going to so the town that's either the town south of us or the town north of us. It's just a blip on the map. So if you're driving down the highway and sneeze, you miss it. Um, there's one tavern in there that a big group of people were going to go up there in the afternoon. And my sister, I think my brother got kicked out of there. He can't go in there. Um, she called him to see if he wanted to go up there, and he said that he just got back from the hospital, that he had a stroke. So he was slurring his words, and yeah, his health is not good. And
Is this the brother that was in the army?
yeah,
Okay.
he was over in Iraq, all the different crap poisons that he was breathing in.
Okay.
He broke
He's the
his
one
back
that's
twice.
been married a few times?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah, he's been married a few times for sure.
He lives
So
alone though, right?
now,
Yeah.
his buddy lives there.
Oh, okay.
He's the, I think he signed the house over to him actually. So
To
he
his
just
friend?
yeah.
Why?
I don't know if he was thinking that he was going to get married again and move in with the next wife, or I don't know why, but I think he did. He got it super cheap. Um, all he had to do was pay the back taxes on it, and
Oh,
and so it was like $4,000,
okay.
and he got a house. And it just happened that the um, a guy that bought property from my dad out at the lake. It was his sister's house, and she had
Mhm.
died.
Okay.
And my brother was looking for. He was going to get an apartment. Well, there's like one apartment building in that town. It's a super small town. And he runs into a guy or his buddy, whatever. He's like, "Hey, is there any apartments available? I'm looking for a place to live." And he goes, "Why don't you check into so and so's house? She died. Maybe you could get a good deal on it." So he started checking in on it, and she owed back taxes on it, and they said, "You pay the taxes on it, it's yours." So that's what he did. It was like $4 grand, and
Wow.
you know, um, so I think he gave it to. I think he signed it over and just gave it to his buddy, who's a
Okay.
mechanic.
Does he
So,
think that he's not going to be around much longer?
I think so. That might be
Okay.
part of it.
All right.
And he bought a church. It was the old Episcopalian church. My uncle went there many years ago. So he bought it, and he always wanted to live in something weird, either a lighthouse or a church or something like that, just a weird building. He bought
Mhm.
it for $1.
What?
Yeah. The problem is it needed, like, the foundation was caving in, so it needed a whole new basement put in. Um, to heat the place was insane. So first thing he did, they had a drop ceiling put in, like the like 2x4, ceiling panels. And it was a drop ceiling, so say it was 10 or 12 feet high. He ripped all that down and took out all the insulation, and it was just a big, huge cathedral roof line. The stained windows in there were incredible, unbelievable. Um,
I love that.
but
That's so pretty.
oh, it would have been so cool. Um, the problem is he's broke and didn't have any kind of money to fix the foundation. So he basically um, sold it to one of his buddies for $1. And I don't even know. I think the guy was going to move it, or he was going to try to move it. Um, but yeah, that when he's like, yeah, you got to come look at my church. I'm like, what? What do you mean? He goes, I bought a church for a
Wow.
dollar. I'm like, you're crazy. And we'll go over there and look at it, and like, holy cow, this is so cool. The
Yeah.
inside was incredible. It was like 100-year-old church, whatever, however old it was. The stained glass windows, everything was intact. You take down the drop ceiling, and the giant wood beams were going up like that. It was beautiful. To heat it in the winter, be insane. And it was probably fuel oil, so it wasn't like natural gas or anything like that. So
Well, I hope your brother's going to be okay.
yeah,
And your other brother, how is he doing?
he's doing all right.
He lives
Yeah,
with your parents, right?
yeah, which
Yeah.
is good. Um, yeah, my dad fell a couple different times that I didn't know. He's like, "Oh yeah, my head's healing up." I'm like, "What do you mean?" "Oh, I fell. I was giving my shower, and I got dizzy, and I fell, and I hit my head." And like, well,
Oh,
if
no.
he starts bleeding, he's gonna like bleed out because of the blood thinners and that. Like,
Oh,
when did
blood
this happen?
thinners.
It's like, oh, a couple weeks ago.
They
Like,
don't always tell the truth, do they? They keep
no,
stuff from us.
no, no. Like, how you guys doing? Oh, we're doing good. Okay. You know.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's doing all right. We're working on the sauna today, putting up some tongue and groove cedar on the inside of it. So, or pine. I don't know if it's cedar or pine, but
Your your brother, does he have children?
yeah, he's got two from the first wife, had two from the second. That's the other thing. When his boy, he had one boy, was 10, he was killed in a car accident.
Oh, no.
That was caused by him slash the wife. They were on a road trip to go to Michigan for our big family reunion. Um, so he was wife number two baby, and she did not want him to go with. And my brother talked her into letting him go. We're gonna be up there with my kids. My sister is gonna be up there. Everybody's gonna be up there. You gotta let them go up there. Well, they drove straight through, and my brother, he broke his back twice in the army, so his back was all messed up. He could drive a little bit, but she did most of the driving. They were going to stop in somewhere in Lower Michigan and stop off at one of his buddies, army buddies' place, get some sleep, and then, continue. Well, they missed the exit and they decided to just keep going. So they were driving. Sometime in the middle of the night, he must have taken off his seatbelt. He was sleeping in the back seat. And she was driving, and it was just the sun was just starting to come up. And she heard him rustling in the back. Said, "Oh, you're waking up." Oh, she turned around to say good morning, do whatever.
I think this is going to make me start crying.
She caught the shoulder and rolled, and the kid died. He was 10.
Oh, no.
And wife number two wanted to kill wife number three. I mean, I would have too. I want to kill. So we went down for the funeral. We had to have our own separate little service, just our immediate family. Um, so yeah, he was buried up by our camp. So he would have been 32. He was the same age as my number two. But then he had two kids with wife number three, and he didn't have any kids with wife number four. He got pinched. He was going to get a reverse vasectomy because she wanted a kid. Like, are you freaking crazy? So he didn't do it, and they ended up getting a divorce. So, yeah, he had 6, possibly 7 kids.
Possibly 7.
Yeah, because the number 2 with wife number 2 supposedly wasn't his because she was screwing around on him when he was in Iraq.
Oh, Jesus.
But he could have been his twin. He looked like me. He looked like him when when we were 4 years old. He looked like
Hmm.
the older brother. Like, no, he's not your kid, you know. So I don't know if they ever got blood tests and stuff like that done, but she says it wasn't. But you look at him, it's like there's no way.
Ryan says he hates driving at night. It sucks. Ryan, you're not the only one because I can't see.
Well,
It's
before I got my glasses, these things, it was getting bad for me. Um, I don't mind driving at night at all. I drive straight from Florida to Wisconsin, straight through 20, 22, 24 hours, whatever.
hmm
I don't mind driving at night. Unless it's pouring rain, then it sucks. But that's the best time to drive. There's no traffic.
Yeah, I'm more scared of the other drivers. You're right. There's some crazy ass people out there.
Oh, yeah. There's just a story, and I told it in my meeting of probably 2 weeks ago now. 52-year-old dude, drunk, got on the on ramp going the wrong way on 75 just south of me, and hit cars head on, doing 70 miles an hour, whatever.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, come on, dude. That happened in Milwaukee. That happens a lot up there. Um, I watch the Milwaukee news a lot, but even when I was up there, it's like it seemed like every week there was a wrong way driver. Like, that's insane.
That is insane. Being out at night makes you uncomfortable? Why is that?
because the freaks come out at night. I like going out at night. Like, I love going down to the pier. It's so quiet.
Oh, that's relaxing though.
You
Yeah,
go
peaceful.
and you go down there on the weekend. They usually will have live band. So you go out on the pier. You can hear the music. You know, usually a little bit more people out on the weekend, but um, it gets pretty desolate out there. Be like three people on the pier. You have the whole thing to yourself. It's all dark, nice and quiet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Does your wife ever go fishing with you?
Hmm.
She does? Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't in a while, but yeah, she'll go fishing. We took a ride 2 Fridays ago. We went and had a gyro, new place opened up, and I said, "Why don't we take a ride down the road to the river? We haven't been down there forever. Let's go check it out." It used to be like back in 1900, whatever. It was like a fish camp, and they turned it into a restaurant. And there was a little campground there. So not every day of the week they would have bands down there, but they did a lot of like bluegrass, a lot of hillbilly, a lot of banjo type stuff. Um, but they had hanging from the ceiling was an old state record alligator. It was like 13, 14, 15 foot long. It was huge. Hanging,
Wow.
and they're like, yeah, it was killed like right there. And you could take a tour on their like, you know, big big pontoon boat, big whatever kind of boat. They'd take you on like a 45-minute hour tour on the river. Um, and they had a canoe kayak launch there. Well, it got all wrecked from the last series of hurricanes. We had three in a row where we just got dumped on. So that restaurant basically got wiped out. Um, I did a house. So all the houses, you go down this road, um, there are like 5 acre parcels. So there's um, maybe 6 houses from the main road to the river. The county's buying them all up. And one of the houses was one of our customers. It was the guy's dad. Um, Absolutely beautiful house. And it was for sale. Um, the guy like cut the trees down on the lot, big huge boards, 12, 14, 16-inch boards were the floorboards, and up the wall. um, Absolutely beautiful house. It had a garage with a workshop and a little 1 bedroom 1 bath like in-law suite, or you could rent it out. I'm like, man, if I could sell my house, I would buy this place out in the middle of kind of nowhere, quiet. The only problem is, that's close to the river, so it's going to flood. Well, the county decided that they're going to buy all the houses because it's like floodplain. Why should the insurance keep paying for houses? Blah blah blah. So he had it on the market for, let's just say, 550 grand. I don't remember. It was quite a bit. It was a lot. 600,000. And the very first house, when you pull in there, the county's like, okay, we're going to buy your house. The assessment is 600,000. We're going to give you 650. So when he heard that, he had it reassessed, and they gave him like an extra $100,000 or whatever. I'm like, that's freaking government for you, just pissing money away, you know. So he made out like a king. They they told him that out of all the houses, they were going to keep that one and use it for like office administrative purposes. But they tore the restaurant down and they're rebuilding it, and you can't see it now because they got a big fence with the blue, you know, like it's tarped off, so you can't really see what's going on. But they're building a new kind of snack shack instead of like a full blown restaurant, and it's going to be way up on stilts. So when it floods, it'll be fine.
Ah, yeah.
It's going to be run by the restaurant that's by the pier. It's called Sharky's. And then if you go on the other side of town, the north side, by the jetty that still isn't fixed, it's called the Crow's Nest. So they own both of those. They're going to be
Yep.
running that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, let's go down there. We haven't been down there forever. They redid the whole thing, made a park, put a cool boat launch and a canoe kayak launch. Um, they put up big pavilion with picnic tables and grills and stuff. I'm like, oh, we got to come out here and just have a little picnic and cook out and do some fishing and stuff. She won't go on the river because of the alligators. So I've never been out there all by myself. Like we go there fishing just from shore, and people are going by on paddle boards. You know, the girls on paddle boards floating down the river, and like, yeah, I don't know if I'd go on a paddle board. Kayak maybe, canoe, yeah. Paddleboard, I don't know about that. There's some big alligators, and depending on the time of year, they get all
Exactly. Alligators are scary.
yeah, they get grumpy and aggressive, and you got a mama with some babies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, I've never gone and actually went on the river. I want to, um, but yeah, it's a cool setup now. Like I said, it's been forever since we went down there to check it out. So
So you seem to have been going out to eat on Fridays with everybody. Why don't you ever do videos at the restaurants?
um, I don't know. I guess I never thought about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we found the little gyro place. They got good food. Um, yeah, I don't know. I've never it never really even dawned on me to do that. The place I go up the street to go watch my Packers. Um, you know, I don't know.
Oh well. I like
Maybe
taking videos of my food.
yeah.
Ryan said because you don't know if they're stalkers, murderers, or other things. Well, those people come out during the day too, Ryan.
hmm Yeah, that's why I tell my daughters to carry mace.
Yeah.
My oldest one is a mail carrier. So
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, talk to
mhm.
Ryan for a minute. Okay.
Ryan, why don't you just jump on, Ryan? It's just you and my work phone. Because it's quarter to one. I'm gonna stay on here for 15 more minutes, and I'm gonna call it quits. Actually, I should take you that way. I don't know if you can see. You want to see my docs? I gotta go put them away. Let's turn the flashlight on. Let me do. Wait, wait. How do I turn the camera around? Do you know how to do that, Ryan? I don't know. Menu, settings, comments. Mm, let's see. I don't know what you can see. See, my knees hurt. How do I play frisbee golf? My knees are killing me. Oh, can you see anything? I don't know. That's the wasp nest was right up in there. They tried to get me. Are you guys all right? Hold on. Hold on, pretty girls. Gotta close you up. You okay? Hmm? You okay, buddy? See you tomorrow. Sweet dreams.
Are we taking a field trip?
Yeah, I figured I'd take the. Can you see? I don't know what you could see. I didn't even figure out how to flip the camera around. So I put the flashlight on my work phone
Mm-hmm.
and I went and shut the door on the ducks. So
Oh, okay.
they can, yeah, I didn't do that the other day. And I went to give them food in the morning and quote unquote let them out. And there was an egg outside their little containment thingy and it was all eaten. So I don't know if a
Oh,
rat
no.
did it, if a duck did it, if I think if a raccoon got in there, they might kill my ducks. So I don't think it was a raccoon. So yeah, something got an egg, which happens on occasion. But
Yeah. Well, let's see. We've been on for 2 hours and 47 minutes.
mm-hmm.
I guess I'm gonna go now. You need
All
to get to
right.
bed. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Well, nobody's here. It says one person, and that's your work phone.
Oh, see, I
So
went.
nobody's here.
He was there a second ago.
Was he talking to you? Well, no, the
No,
last thing he said was a big
no.
fix. I don't know
I
what that
just
was
thought he
about.
was still there, and I'm like, how do I do the camera thing?
Okay, I'm gonna end it, but can you stay for just 2 minutes?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go end it right now. Don't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Nobody's here, but have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.